Hello everyone, my name is Retroden, and this March has been so amazing when it comes to games and platinum trophies to get that I thought I had to make a video about it, telling you guys about some games you can play and buy in March that will be really good to add to your collection because they're either really fun to get the platinum in or just really fun to play overall. Let me just start off giving an honorable mention to Sifu, an amazing game that probably everyone knows at this point. It's a roguelike where you have to fight your way through entire stages, and as you die, you get older until you eventually die and have to restart the entire run over again. It's a really fun fighting rogue game which you can grab right now if you have a PS Plus subscription. It's free to grab for the month of March of 2024, and if you already have a PS Plus subscription, why not just get it, play it. If you want to go for the platinum, go ahead. It's not an easy one by any means, but it's quite the fun one and you should give it a try. Staying on the topic of PS Plus subscriptions, there are some games that are coming out in March on the PS5 that I should urge you to get, because if you can grab a hold of them right now, they are discounted on PS Plus and it's better to pay less for them if you really want to play them. Starting things off with a previously exclusive Xbox title, HiFi Rush. If you didn't see the news, some Xbox exclusives are making its way into PS5, and one of the first ones is HiFi Rush, which is coming out on the 18th of March. If you grab it right now with the PS Plus subscription, you have a discount on the premium or deluxe edition and on the standard edition, and honestly, for around the €30 or $30 mark, it's not a bad price. It was a widely acclaimed game, and I bet you can have a lot of fun with it. The trophy list is public as well, since you already have achievements on Xbox and Steam, so if you want to check it out as a potential next platinum for this month, go ahead, check through achievements or Steam for the trophy list or the achievements on Xbox, and go ahead, buy it if you want to. The next game you can buy right now for a discount that it's also coming in March, this time at the 14th, 4 days before HiFi Rush, is a game I've already mentioned in this channel, which is Star Wars Battlefront Remastered Collection. If you played the original Battlefront games on the PS2 in 2004 and 2005, you probably love these games and are very nostalgic about them. So why not go ahead, buying them on the PS5 so you can fill those servers up, because we will need a lot of people so we can get those trophies. They aren't public yet, but I bet you most of them are going to be online, and I personally want to complete them and play these games I used to love way back on the PS2 all over again. Now let's go back into February to a game that released on the last day of February, and if you know the release dates, you already know I'm talking about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is the platinum trophy I'm going for right now. It's going to be a very long one, 200 hours of expected platinum time, and if I have to be really honest, I'm really enjoying everything I've played until now. I'm a huge Final Fantasy VII fan. I have beaten and platinumed Final Fantasy VII Remake, which was quite the hard task, so you can imagine I was pretty scared, to say the least, when the news came that this game was going to be a 200 hour 8 out of 10 difficulty platinum trophy. If you want my general thoughts on the game, I would say if you enjoyed Remake, you should grab this one, because it's really just an improvement over Remake in all its fronts, to be honest, when it comes to gameplay, map and level design, world building, characters, storytelling. I think this game is overall superior, and if you enjoyed the first one, you will 100% enjoy this one. Now, if we go later in the month, there are two games that are coming out in the same day, which is the 22nd of March, those two being Rise of Ronin and Dragon's Dogma 2. So going by that order, let's start with Rise of the Ronin, which is a game you might know because it's developed by Team Ninja, the same team that develops Nioh. Like Nioh, this game will have your Souls-like elements like you could see in the trailer, and it will feature an open world set in Japan, which is a really interesting setting despite being kind of overused in recent times. If you are a fan of Souls-like games and want something to play in between March and June before the Elden Ring DLC comes out, this might be something to take a look at, because it might fit your criteria of what you want out of a Souls-like game. If not, then it's just another great game you can add to your collection. Speaking of Dragon's Dogma 2, now this is the game that's coming out on the 22nd of March that has been making big headlines. The game isn't even out yet, and the people who are previewing the game are calling it Game of the Year material, and not even just Game of the Year, one of the greatest of all times. As you know, Dragon's Dogma is a game developed by Capcom, and it's a follow-up to the first Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen or Dragon's Dogma 1, which released way back even on the PS3. So it's safe to say if you enjoyed the first one and like me you are a fan of Capcom games because they usually put out good product, this might be a game that you will enjoy. Just like Rise of the Ronin, this is a AAA game, game, so expect to pay full price for it, even though it might be worth the full $80 or $70. Now, there are a lot of games that are coming out in March. These were the most relevant ones. I think you might have fun trying to platinum, but if you want a personal recommendation, I myself got Diablo 2 and 3 for 20 euros at a discount, even though I know I shouldn't be making additions to my backlog, especially additions as big as Diablo, and I'm trying to platinum them sometime this year. So you can imagine, just in March my schedule for games is already pretty tight until the end of 2024. Nevertheless, I've been finding time to play the games I want, like Jedi Survivor, which was my most recent platinum, were a really fun experience to say the least, but let's save that for another video as I want to keep this one quite short. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that algorithm jazz. Make sure to leave a comment if you want to know something about some platinums or even myself, but other than that, thank you for everything. This has been RetroDan, and I'm out.